You down to stick around for a little game of
Yes.
FMK?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh my God.
I
Saucy
forgot
Dane.
to think of one. So let me just think of something on the spot.
Okay, we'll kill some time here. Um,
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go with a classic food one, okay? I'm just gonna
Oh,
go
okay. That's
classic,
great for
okay?
me. That's great for me.
Okay, great. Okay, Jackie Pirico. Fuck, marry, kill. Fuck, marry, kill. Okay, ready? Here
Yeah.
we go. Fuck, marry, kill. Wonder Bar, Coffee Crisp, Ketchup Lay's.
God.
Oh my God. That is
Jesus.
so good.
Jesus
Wonder Bar,
Christ.
Coffee Crisp, Ketchup Lay's.
Yes.
Incredible. Oh my God. Oh my God. I would marry. I feel like my first instinct would be to like go into polygamy and marry them all.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Can
you
we
gotta,
convert?
you gotta be in a certain geographical place to get away with that. Okay. Marry. I guess I would have to marry Coffee Crisp because I do absolutely need caffeine. And Coffee Crisp is like so kind of like it's a delicious treat, but it's sort of like it's not a shockingly decadent treat. Like it's like they say, a nice light snack.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
a
Not heavy.
sustainable for every day, a lifetime of commitment.
For sure.
Yeah.
So
I
Coffee
agree.
Crisp would be my spouse. Oh no. Oh God. How do I choose? I love them all so much. I'm such a piglet for treats. Okay, you know what? I'd have to oh, okay. I'm gonna have to fuck Ketchup Lay's. Because like I love them. Like I'm like I can't help. Oh, I love ketchup chips of all kinds. Like
Me too.
Yeah.
chips drive me crazy.
Yeah.
God. Like I love. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly go off about these ketchup chips. I love Ketchup Lay's. Like they're the standard. They were like I think the first ketchup chips in Canada. Maybe
They were
Were
early.
they or
I think
before
Old Dutch.
Old Dutch?
Old
Oh,
Dutch
Old Dutch, but you know what?
might
I
have
wasn't
been.
exposed to Old Dutch as much as the. I don't think they were in Ontario as
They're-
early as they were.
They're
Manitoba.
big Manitoba chips.
Right.
Started here. Started here. Thank you.
Actually, it's so funny. Did they start there? It's so
Yeah.
funny you say that because bringing it back to my brother, we were talking about how he's a pilot. He was a medevac pilot that was going to like really remote northern Ontario and like
Whoa.
like reserves
Crazy.
and like outposts.
Yeah.
And they would bring ketchup or they would bring Old Dutch chips up there because it was like the hottest
Oh.
chip. Like everyone
Oh,
loves
shit.
those chips up there. Yeah.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know what's a fun party trick with the box of those Old Dutch ketchup chips? Is
Oh.
you cut the top off. You go into a party. You're not the
You lay
not the
it
top.
down
You lay
on
it
its
down
back.
on its back. You tell it, "Good job, chips." cut a hole out, and then pour the chips inside the box, and then you got a bowl for your chips at the party.
This only works at a party, though.
Oh,
Trying to
Yeah.
do it all.
Yeah.
If you try it one-on-one,
Oh,
Yeah.
no structural integrity.
No structural integrity. And you need it at a party, especially like a nice one, you know?
Yeah.
You want people to see.
fancy party. Yeah, black
Yeah.
tie event.
Like if they have hors d'oeuvres going around,
Yeah.
you just
Yeah.
slap it onto
Yeah.
the tray.
Yeah.
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 The waiter's
Or if you
tray.
go into like a really fancy funeral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you don't know anybody, that's your in.
Just hearing the words fancy funeral, I hope to God that my funeral is not fancy.
Yeah.
Like I don't need it to be super extravagant, but I hope no one leaves my funeral and was like, well, that sure wasn't fancy.
So many Slayer t-shirts.
Really scrimped and cut corners at that funeral. But yeah, the ketchup chips, love. I love the like whatever plain like Lay's or whatever Old Dutch.
Yeah.
But have you had the Ruffles double crunch kettle cooked Ruffles ketchup?
Wait,
What?
they're kettle cooked?
Yeah, so they're like
Ruffles?
they're ridges. So they're not like Ruffles as in the sense of like the classic Ruffles, like you know, sour cream and onion, like really
Yeah.
small gauge
Crinkle
ridges.
cut, small
Yeah.
gauge.
These are like really like old school ripply.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
they're kettle cooked. So they're
Wow.
like and they're covered in ketchup and like their crunch is astronomical. It's like, ow, ow. Like you got to wear earplugs. And they're so ketchupy that my husband lets me use his gritty mechanics like orange hand wash like that has like humus in it.
Yes.
After I'm done with these chips. Like I use mechanic soap after I eat them.
Like the soap that has rocks in it.
Yeah. But there's a new ketchup chip on the scene, at least here in Ontario, and it's Miss Vicky's Sweet Heat Ketchup Kettle Cooked, blowing my freaking mind.
Oh my
Wow.
God.
And so as much as I would love to live a lifetime day in, day out with these chips, like my lust for them, I'm sure it's coming through in my talking about them. I would have to like literally
Right.
fuck these chips.
Yeah.
and then I obviously like I hate to do it, but I have to pick the Wonder Bar would have to perish in this scenario. It's because I just feel it's too rich for a lifetime. It's too
True.
kind of decadent to like,
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know, you never marry like the wild party animal that you drummer that you dated.
And that you feel that
Yeah.
you wake up the next morning, you're like, holy shit, you know?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes. And it's just going to be nothing but heartache.
Yeah.
I can't
just,
believe I
like-
put that inside me.
Although I do, oh man, I love Wonder Bar too. Like that was my go-to
Yeah.
chocolate bar for a while.
It's great.
But you know what? I think my favorite form of a Wonder Bar is the Wonder Bar like little ones, because I
Oh.
find one giant Wonder Bar that's just like a log of like that's like just a
The
fucking
caramel. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
it's so thick. It's such
Yeah.
a thick log that I like just little tots.
You're right. We need those yeah, it's so red because it's like the nougaty.
Yeah.
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 Ew, know
Yeah.
what I used to do with O. Henry? This is disgusting. I used to like eat around the
I
O.
did-
Henry
I did
to
that too.
leave
I
the
did that
log of nougat. Oh,
Yes.
100%.
Like corn
Yes,
on
that's
the
what I
cob.
did too.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Do
I'm
I still
happy-
do it sometimes? Yeah, maybe. I don't
Jackie,
know.
I'm happy to hear you say you're ashamed of that because I have to listen to these fucking freaks be proud of it all the time. It comes up
this is a normal, like, this is a regular
every, like,
discussion.
5 episodes.
Yes.
That is insane because I don't even think I've ever spoken that out loud in my life.
Yeah, we're far too comfortable with this kind of talk.
Yeah, we're fucked. We're fucked.
Yeah.
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 I love food. I love discussing food. That's the best Mary
Mhm.
Fuck Kill I've ever had to address.
It's a really fun thing to get passionate about because you know it's not political or whatever.
You're
Like, what-
so right.
When is your opinion on chips ever going to be on the wrong side of history? You know?
Yeah, you can really open up without
Yeah.
fear.
Yeah, let it fly. Yeah. That's funny.
Oh man. I'd kill the chips. Fuck the coffee crisp. Marry the Wonder Bar.
Mm.
Wow.
I'm almost on board with you. I'm marrying Coffee Crisp. Fuck Wonder Bar. Kill the chips. Don't get ketchup chips. Never
Me
understood the attraction.
I love them. They're my favorite kind of
Wow.
chip.
Yeah, Dana's favorite by far.
Same.
That's weird.
Yeah, they're
So what chip do
nostalgic
you
for me
like
too.
then?
Rory?
I'm a salt and vinegar guy, which is kind of
Oh.
crazy because I get that they're like similar in their like tartness to ketchup, but the ketchup is just too sweet for me. I think
Oh,
is what it
sweet.
is.
Okay. Yeah, but then you get those like, doesn't your, I mean, maybe no one's eating chips as piglety as I am, but like you
Yeah.
get like a
Mouth burns.
sore lips.
I
Yeah.
have gotten sore lips,
Yeah.
like the corners. Like I know exactly what you're talking
Yeah.
about. You're
and,
like,
and a burnt tongue. Those
Yeah.
things will give you a burnt tongue. too.
shred your mouth on
Yes.
Yeah.
Miss Vicky's
Yeah.
salt and vinegar.
Yeah. I
I honestly think that I eat so many chips that my tongue is just one big scarred burn. It's just
Your,
lumpy
your
and
tongue has to wear
bad.
like sunglasses and like a turtleneck and like
It just
like a
looks like a
mesh.
you're like the mother of dragons, but for ketchup chips.
my tongue just looks like a pickle.
I'm a sweet
That's
chili
so
heat
gross.
guy. That's
Okay. So you
I
like
love
Miss
sweet
Vicky's
chili.
and you like kettle
More-
cooked.
more
Is
than-
that Miss Vicky's a sweet chili heat? No.
No,
Or-
sweet chili heat.
That's a
It's
Dorito.
Dorito.
Oh, right,
Yes, but
right.
I do
right.
like the
Right.
kettle cooked like jalapeno cheddar. That's another one that I'll.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
those are great.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The kettle cooked has some sort of sweet chili thing, though, don't they?
They have
I
a
think
sweet
so.
chili sour cream.
Yes.
they
Yeah.
can
Those
eat.
are great.
yeah.
Yeah.
Those are great.
Those are
Out
great.
of all of the Miss Vicky's one, my favorite is the balsamic vinegar and sweet onion.
Yeah.
Those are
Very
great
good.
too,
Yeah,
Yeah.
because that's not as painful as a normal like Lay's or an Old Dutch salt and vinegar.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like the classic like dirtbag flavors more than I like the like fancy Miss Vicky flavors. You know what I mean? Like I like that are just like sour cream and onion,
Mhm.
or like Doritos cheese
Barbecue.
in quotes.
Barbecue chips. That's so funny. Like, do you remember when they were sort of wild?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
we're dating ourselves here, but I remember like, oh, barbecue chip. But yeah,
Yeah.
but you know what's so
Yeah.
funny with barbecue chips? I feel like if somebody were to say to me, my favorite chips are barbecue chips, I can't even get a read on that because everyone's barbecue chips are so
Yes.
different.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
there's
that's
no
true.
one that's no one size fits all for barbecue.
I used
Yeah.
to crush those mesquite barbecue chips. There was a period in
That
my
was
life
an Old
where I
Dutch
ate them
thing.
like yeah,
Oh,
The
all
Old Dutch,
time.
but like crunch ones, right?
crunch ones. They
Yeah.
were the
Yeah.
original. They
Yeah.
were the original kettle cooked.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
original.
oh my god, I'm
no one else was
sleeping on
doing
Old
kettle
Dutch.
cooked. Yeah,
Well,
Wow.
we did have like them as kids.
Yeah.
that's
and
the late '90s. We're talking
oh, even earlier, man.
even earlier, maybe.
Mesquite, yeah, even earlier. I remember mesquite barbecue as far like I remember mesquite barbecue at the same time as I remember my mom. You know what I mean? Like it's
You open your eyes as an infant in the hospital with your mom's holding the bag.
the doctor's like, "Well, here she
Brushes off chips from her.
And I feel like I must have told you guys this before, but like back when Old Dutch they did this like rave chips where and like I feel like they only tested it out in Winnipeg 'cause everywhere I can't find anyone else who remembers this, but the
used to
rave
be, yeah.
chips. And where it was, what was rave about them? What made them a rave? Is
You have to
that they
understand,
had like
let's rave about these chips.
is that they had like 4 times the flavor than like where it was like not fun. I mean, it was fun.
It was
not
work.
delicious. It was work. It was hard to eat these chips, but you did it with your friends on a field trip, you know, and you all took turns passing around the bag and you were like,
Taking shots.
That is so rave because, like,
much.
if you're on a trip, like if you're like raving on like 90s rave drugs, that's also not fun. But you do it and you get through it.
Yeah,
And you chew your face off.
yeah. No air conditioning, seats uncomfortable.
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah. Gosh, what would I do? I feel like I'm more of a chip person than I am a chocolate bar person though. So, and I think I would marry the ketchup Lay's and fuck the coffee crisp. Kill Wonder Bar. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm the same way. I think I'm the exact same because I love chips all day, all night. I'll eat them whenever. Chocolate bars. I feel like a chocolate bar is like I'm gonna get into this. You know, I don't like come home with a bag full of chocolate bars to eat while I watch a movie or whatever.
Right. It's less mundane.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
less prosaic.
yeah. I can enjoy chips all the time. Yeah, and then with
We
the
probably
coffee
shouldn't.
crisp. Shouldn't.
We
Should
should
not.
not. We do. We certainly have over the pandemic.
Yeah. And then
When we
we
were
have
sitting
time.
home alone over the past
take
few
a break.
years, what we would do is like when we were just doing nothing all day because we were both out of work and not allowed to go anywhere, we would just like have a different bag of chips every night and watch a new movie.
Yeah. What are you
Yeah.
gonna do?
What are you gonna
I
do?
have chips too much because I love sandwiches for supper, and
Oh.
I can't
Chips in a
like have a
sandwich?
sandwich without chips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
It's
put
a
it in
sickness.
or on the side?
Mhm.
In this in the sandwich?
Side, but whatever.
Side.
Here's what I do. Whatever falls out of my sandwich, that becomes on top of the chip.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Like a banana pepper, a pickled banana pepper, like whatever falls out.
Oh.
It becomes the new dip. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. The refuse, the detritus from the sandwich becomes a dip.
And then with the coffee crisp, what I like to do is I take the coffee crisp out of the wrapper and I eat it one layer at a time, you know, and then I like rub my nose a little bit, you know, get it worked up a little bit, and then I do the next layer, you know, and then I just
The layers are so thin. Like that top chocolate layer would just have to be like
it's delicate.
It's so thin.
Yeah. I've got tiny sharp teeth.
What would you guys do, honestly? What would you say if you had a guest and you asked that same question, Dana, and they said, I never had nothing, I never ate any of those before, so I don't know. Like, would you just I would just end the Zoom.
Yeah,
I'd just say end meeting.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? Those are like really classic trio.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Never had any of those? What?
That'd be sick.
I know I don't like ketchup chips, and I've had those.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm sure you'll have them again.
I will, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if that's the only chip at a party, you're going in there. You're getting in that bowl. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though I know you don't like ketchup chips, but I always have them when you're over.
Rory, would you like some ketchup chips? Bitch. This is great. This was so much fun.
Oh,
Oh
yeah,
my
great
God.
super
game.
fun. Thanks
Thank you so much.
Thanks so much.
Great chat, and hopefully we can fucking do this in person someday. That'd be super
Oh
sick.
man, that would
Yeah.
be a dream. And we
Yeah.
would have all those chips. Actually, Dana, if you can get your hands on some rave chips, I'll tell my mom I'm sleeping at your house.
I wish. It was literally like a few months back in like grade 3 that I remember, and it was wild.
They had to probably discontinue. Like kids are probably getting sick.
Yeah.
It really hurt. It really hurt.
They should advertise it like those horror movies where they're like 6 kids were taken to a hospital for.
Or like Helen Hunt jumps out a window or whatever. Like,
Oh my God. Heaven forbid you sneeze while eating one. Jesus
oh
Christ.
God.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then you get the salt and vinegar in your brain. Oh no.
Never be the same again.
Yeah.
Be like Phineas Gage or whatever. You start getting really mean.
Well,
All
thanks
right.
so much. This was as if this was an hour and a half.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, she's
That
Louise.
is nuts. It was
Yeah.
it breezed by. I love hunks. I love you guys so much. Thank you
Aw.
so much for having me.
Oh, thanks so much for
Thank
doing
you.
it.
Thanks for doing
Thanks
this.
so much doing it.
Yeah. And we'll have you back on soon.
Please do. And
Next
then
week.
we'll have a virtual chip party.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh, chips and
Bon
review.
appetit, my friends.
Bye.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye, Jackie.
Bye. Bye.